Hello everyone, welcome back to Ancestral Healing. It's Friday, my favorite day of the week. Well, I also love Sundays, but today we are going to be making a yummy, delicious treat. I thought it was appropriate with the holidays coming up to show you one of my old favorites, the carnivore animal-based cheesecake. I've done this recipe before, way back when I first started, but I thought it's time to do it again. I haven't made this recipe in ages, so I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna simplify it for you. I can guarantee you that you and your guests are going to fall in love with this healthy cheesecake recipe. No flour, no sugar, none of that fake stuff. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys what ingredients we need. This is it. Start off with 5 whole eggs, the yolks and the whites, 250 grams of cream cheese. Try to find the cream cheese that has the least amount of ingredients. You can get it raw, that would be best from your local farmer. To sweeten it, I use raw honey, it's my favorite. And then you'll need some ghee or butter to coat your tray. I'm using this, but you can use a round one if you like. A little bit of salt, and some vanilla extract. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my 5 eggs into my blender. I'm going to add 250 grams of cream cheese into the blender. I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of vanilla extract into the blender and a pinch of salt into the blender. I will not add the honey into my mixture because it will weigh down the cake. I like to drizzle the honey on afterwards. So let's just add everything in here. Okay guys, now we're gonna blend. All done. Also want you guys to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grease this guy with a bit of ghee, and I'm going straight for it with my hands because there's no better way to get in there. I mean, some of you may say that there's tools for this, I know, but you know, I just really like to get in there, all those crevices. So just kind of butter it up, and then you can pour in your mixture. So I'm ready to pour it in. It might not fill all the way to the top. It's gonna be kind of like a flat cheesecake square type of thing, but that's all right. So just pour your cheesecake in whatever kind of pan or dish you have, and my oven is ready. I'm gonna pop it in the oven. I gotta use both of my hands, so let me go do that and I'll get right back to you guys. But look at that, it smells really good too. It smells kind of like cheesecake. So I put it in for 25 minutes, but from what I remember last time I made it, it can take anywhere between 25 to 40 minutes. So just keep your eye on it. Low heat, 325, and it's okay if the top crust gets like a little bit brown and crispy. I personally like it like that. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I will check back in with you guys. Okay guys, I don't want to open the door to let out the heat, but like this is normal. Like the cake is gonna want to come out. It's normal. Just remember, it's normal, it's fine. What matters is how it tastes. So you just let it do its thing. I see it, you probably can't tell, but it's like crisping up a little bit on the edges. But we still wanna get a little bit more gold in the middle. So I'm definitely gonna add like at least another 10 minutes on top of the 25 minutes. This looks hilarious. So here she is. As you can see, I took her out of the oven and she just kind of went down. But it looks amazing. I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit. If you don't have patience, you don't have to wait until it's completely cold. You don't have to put it in the fridge. You just have to wait until it's cooled down enough that you can chop it up in little slices and add some honey on top or whatever you want to do. You can even eat it like this. I've had people comment that they made it with no sweetener and it kind of just tastes like a cheesy egg cake, which is fine too. You guys do what's best for you. We use this as a once in a while treat. Like I said, it has been ages since I last made this, but it looks so good. So here it is. I just drizzle a little bit of honey, raw honey, make sure it's raw. You can put some ghee. I will most definitely add ghee to Danny's. He's obsessed with ghee. And that's it. You got yourself a wonderful, much, much healthier alternative to cheesecake. And I know that, you know, some of you don't eat honey, some of you don't eat dairy. So I'm sorry. I will do my best to come up with other recipes. But for those that do, this is a delicious alternative. I hope you guys love it.